as the truck and the crew are heading across to Corinna.
Wow, that's amazing.
There's a Mick and Claire. Yep. There's an old landie in here.
G'day everyone, here we are on the wild west coast of Tasmania.
We've woken up to this morning. It's raining. And the plan today was to go and drive the Balfour Track, which, if you don't know, is basically one big long mud puddle. The advice is not to drive it after heavy rain, and it absolutely pissed down last night. So we're going to go and have a look, and we'll make a judgment call when we get there. Where to now? That's a good surface here.
G'day everyone, it's Mick here on the wild west coast of Tasmania. We've just packed up camp. We're about to head off today. We're heading to Corinna, then to the Balfour Track, then down to West Cape, set up camp. So a lot of full driving today, should be a lot of fun. We've been looking forward to this part for a while. The cars are handling really well, no problems there at all. We've been through some rough stuff. The guys yesterday did climbies. You'll see some of that footage. Absolutely legendary stuff.
That's a pontoon. Looks like 250-gallon jumps. More a punt.
Oh my god, look at how much it moves.
Yeah, we're not getting free on here.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're on the Corinna Ferry, which is possibly the most expensive, maybe 200-metre ride known to man at 28 bucks a car, but it's getting across the river and there is no real alternative. Here we are. And over on the other side there, I can make him out, he's some crazy looking guy. I don't know. Not sure about him. I'm a bit worried about him. Looks like they're going to come across on the ferry, but I don't know. Let's see what comes of that.
G'day, welcome to behind the scenes of where to now. We're at Corinna, just on the ferry, and you can see the magic happening as the truck and the crew are heading across to Corinna. They'll probably grab something to eat, I reckon, and freshen up. We're going to wait for the ferry to come back, 2 vehicles at a time, and then we'll head off up to Balfour, which should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So
Thanks, mate. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got some advice on the Balfour Track.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it when you get it.
Alright, thanks.
He's a nice bloke.
It's not sounding good so far.
No.
Do you collect your money or you pay the office?
No, you can either pay cash on the boat ferry thingy, or you can pay in the office, and we want to keep our cash, so we're going to pay over here.
Ooh, look at that.
What?
Just the shape of the road.
Yeah. You know it's steep when they tar it.
Hey?
You know it's steep when they tar it.
Wow, that's amazing. That reminds me of the bottom of the Grampians down this.
Yeah.
Just going to stop for a second, stop the snorkel on.
No worries, mate. We found a little spot here. We'll pull in. Oh, it's a nice to look at. Wait, time to stop and take a photo. You can get away from that edge now if you like.
Take me.
Alright, we're going to stop in this straight section here, just around the corner.
Rightio.
Now here we've got Glenn currently washing his GoPro. He's just had it on the side of the truck filming a bunch of dust. It's pretty exciting stuff. Let's see if he manages to get both doors closed properly. Yep, looks like we're in luck. And off we go.
The drive up from the ferry at Corinna to the Balfour Track isn't all that exciting. It's mostly just dry dirt roads and scrubby bushland. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's a white, that's an orange piece of fucking stuff. Yep, this looks like it here on the left. Turning left.
Copy, turning left.
There's a yellow marker there, Mick, that might help.
I can see ya.
Looks relatively dry. This photo is from Mick and Claire's trip to Tassie in December 2017. As you can see, there's quite a bit more water on the track. Hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty windy here. We're at the start of the Balfour Track and it actually looks relatively dry. Usually this section is full of water and it's not today. So we're going to drive down a little bit and see how it looks and make an assessment. Hello, Balfour Track.
I think we'll just drive to the top.
Might film you from here
Alright,
till you get halfway up and then we'll jump in. And,
righto, that sounds good.
Alright, cool.
Alright, here we go, down the Balfour Track. Let's see how far we get.
It's a bit stinky.
Really hard base.
So far, it's got a really hard base.
But I wouldn't want to come through when it's full of water. Like, fuck that.
Because you've got to just drive it all.
I'd imagine if you come through that full of water, you wouldn't see any of those rocks in there. 1:30 now.
Yeah.
We're racing the tide.
Right, we're heading up now.
Righto. Thanks for the film footage.
We found the water.
We found the water. Beautiful over here. Up on the side track. Oh, it's pretty boggy up here.
No, it's dry. It just looks boggy.
Okay, we're gonna turn around then.
Yep, copy that.
Dry.
This stuff here, I want to go and have a look
Yeah,
at.
right.
There. Chuck.
That looks like a sidestep off a Nissan Patrol. So we go right here and then left, yeah? Or is it straight ahead?
Straight ahead. Okay.
Reading maps is a little difficult at the moment.
So,
Yeah, sign here says Balfour.
straight through.
Sounds good.
We decided to head over to the Balfour Pub for lunch and then reassess the Balfour Track on the way back out.
Well, they say the Balfour Track takes 2.5 hours,
Right.
but nothing in this book so far has been time-wise what it said.
It can't be, right? It's so variable.
Yeah.
Hey, we found it.
So what do you reckon? Have they got a cold beer or what?
None of us had been to the Balfour Pub before, so weren't we in for a surprise?
Any wood.
Well, we're at the old Balfour Pub. Well, the Balfour Pub. It's just kind of a lean-to in the bush. And there's a whole bunch of memorabilia in here. Let's have a look. There's a Mick and Claire. Yep. There's an old Landy in here. A bunch of seating. A little bit of a fireplace here.
Can we write in the book?
Yeah, go on, Claire. Write in the book.
It's an August 1992 4x4 Trader magazine.
Here's some old photos. Wow. Cottages and the Imperial Hotel. There you go. So I guess the locals get in here and hang out. I'm guessing so. Ooh, we've got a Dargo Hotel t-shirt over here. There you go. And he's one of the locals. He's obviously heading for the pub and he's come across us. Yep. What's that, Skip? What's that, Skip? Clancy crashed a helicopter.
So mate, okay?
Hang on. Oh, I think old mate lives in there.
Okay. Turning right.
I'll be turning right.
So it's 20 past 2.
After having some lunch at the Balfour Pub, we decided we'd drive the Balfour Track on the way out from Sandy Cape the next day.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna fall right there.
And we're back on the tar. Just passing your campground on board.
Oh, wow. Wow.
They're nice shacks.
Not quite sure about the name of that
What did it
campground.
say? Stinking something.
Yeah, did it say something like stinky or stinking something?
Yeah, Stinking Beach.
Nice.
Nice. There are a few people in there by the looks of things. PWS.
Parks and Wildlife
Oh.
Service. The drive in towards Jack Smiths Harbour and Sandy Cape isn't too bad. It's basically just a sandy beach track. Romance Creek. Ooh.
There's a little bit of boogie water in that.
No water in that.
It's a beach.
Ooh.
There's some sort of structure up there on the starboard side, the top of that hill. So a chimney and an antenna.
Shack access.
Shack access only, it says.
Woo!
Some nice looking grass.
I mean, I can see where people have driven in. There's a couple of campfire rings and stuff.
Yeah, I saw those too.
Found some beach. Oh, I thought you were out camping.
Well, let's see how we go on the sand here, hey? You might want to hang back a bit, you know, just in case.
Yeah, no problem. I'll put in a full drive.
Well, the sand seems really good. Now where?
Here we are heading towards Sandy Cape. We've got to the intersection on the beach where we can't find the crossing, but we think it's just where Glenn was walking. The first half looks doable, but he got to the stage where it got to his waist, undie height let's call it, and it got deeper from there. He checked with the sticks, so not sure. We might end up camping over here. The tide is starting to come in, so let's see. So this is behind the scenes Clarissa Camp. This is when you find a bit of wood on the beach and there's no room left on the roof of the truck, and Mick's just putting it on his bull bar. She'll be right, no worries.
Not sure that's the best idea, but he's doing it anyway.
I know about you, mate, but I'm not willing to plunge into that. Well, you're welcome to.
Yeah, it looks a bit too cold for me.
He's down here
Got some on the track repairs going on here, Mick. What's the problem?
Yeah, so the solar blanket doesn't quite seem to be charging the battery at the moment.
Right.
Not quite sure why not, so just trying to get in to have a look. Of course, the equipment's nicely locked away.
Yeah, perfect.
In a location you can't quite get to, so it's making it pretty easy.
Yeah, good. You got some tools there, Mick. I see you got a hammer. Have you tried the hammer yet?
I have not tried the hammer yet. The hammer's in the wrong spot.
Maybe we'll fall back on the hammer.
Yeah, only for putting pegs into the ground.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Everything else, it's a complete shambles.
We might catch up with you later and see how you ended up with this.
If the beer's cold, it's going to be a win.
Righto.
G'day everyone, here we are on the wild west coast of Tasmania. It's been a bit of an awesome day. We've come up across Corinna, up the Western Explorer, we checked out Balfour, happy days, and here we are camped in another absolutely stunning spot. It is literally beautiful here. The crew's got the fire going, the cars are set up as a windbreak because it is a bit windy coming through, and we'll swing around. Here you can see out behind me, amazing, this beautiful spot. Tomorrow we're going to check out Balfour Track itself. We've had some advice from the locals saying it's a little bit bad in the middle, so we'll go test that out, and we'll head down a little bit further down to Sandy Cape, which is right behind me. So until then, catch you later. So this is it. This is the campsite for tonight. It's a little bit windy. We don't mind that. Okay, so that's an understatement. It's really windy.
Setting up tent was hilarious.
We set up this campsite. It's a lovely campsite. It really is. I'm wondering why there's not more people down here.
It's because it's blowing a gale.
It's because it is blowing a gale. The fire's hot. The beers are cold.
Yep.
We love it.
Welcome to Cooking with Clarissa.